All right, thanks for joining me for lesson 4 in our Entrelac series on Knit or Done. This is where this triangle gets really fun. Right now, our work itself looks kind of wonky, and I have it on a really short needle, but it doesn't really look like the triangles are even or matched or anything, but as we go on, they kind of square up and begin to look more like the paperwork. So far we've done a bottom triangle times 3 for our sample. We learned how to do the left edge triangle, which adjoined here. We picked up as if to purl along this edge to join this rectangle with this triangle, and we did the purl 2 together here to join those two. Then we did the same thing here on this edge. We picked up as if to purl and did the purl 2 together to join this edge here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up 5 more stitches, because on this sample our magic number is 5. But this triangle is going to go really fast because we don't have to increase like we did over here to build this edge up. This edge is there, kind of in a way. What we're going to do is we're going to have to decrease, oddly enough. It's hard to really see how the motion of this really works without doing it. So let's get started picking up 5 as if to purl, and then we'll move on from there. So here we go. Our yarn is already joined. We're just going to continue on from where we were. I hope these don't slip off. So we find 5 stitches to pick up with our nice 5 edge here. The 5 slip stitches will work just fine. That's 1, 2, 3, and if you used a knot, slip knot to cast on, this is going to be a little bit tight here because the knot limits where we can go. So I'm going to squeeze that in there. 4, and then I'm going to find a way to squeeze another stitch in there next to a knot, so it's not that easy. So we pick up 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now what we do is we knit those to the magic number -1, so that will be 4. And then we're creating another slip stitch edge, so we slip that last stitch as if to purl. Now we purl back to the last 2 stitches. This is going to go really fast. And these 2 stitches we purl together because we're doing a decrease edge here. So now our magic number has dwindled to 4. We knit back to the last stitch, slip it, then we purl back to the last 2 stitches. There they are, and we purl those 2 together, doing a decrease. Now we have 3 in our triangle. So we knit to the last stitch and slip it purlwise. Now we purl back to the last 2 stitches, which in this case is 1 purl, and then we purl those 2 together. Now we have 2 stitches. So we knit until the last stitch, slip it, and then what we do is we purl 2 together. That's all we have left. And it's just that fast. That is our right edge triangle. There we go. So what we have to do next is our left leaning rectangle. So join me again for Lesson 5 on Entrelac with Knit or Done.